Habits are critical to your success. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to supercharge your habit creation ability using AI. All right, so the AI that we're going to use is, of course, the notorious ChatGPT. So if you have ChatGPT Plus, I'm going to show you how to create this in a project. If you don't have Plus, then what I'm going to do over here in a project will work if you're just working out of here. But I personally prefer to work out of projects, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and go over here, click create new project. I'm just going to call this habit creation. I'm going to create that project, and it's going to take me to this screen right here where we can upload files and add some instructions. I have some instructions that are pre-set up. They're going to go ahead and they're going to be down in the description down below, so you can just copy and paste. I'm going to grab those right now, and I'm going to go ahead and add instructions, and I'm going to paste this what's notated down below. Now, the two areas that you need to update yourself specific to your situation is you're going to come over here. The problem I'm trying to solve is, and you're going to put in your largest pain point, and then the one action I'm developing into a habit to solve this problem is the one thing right here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this up, and I'm going to say the problem I'm trying to solve is I don't make enough money at my job. And then the one thing that I'm going to, or the one thing that I'm trying to turn into a habit is a daily study of a high income skill. And obviously, if this was yours, you'd want to get a lot more specific than this, but I'm just being very general. Then you're going to hit save. And what it's going to do is it's going to program this program for you to fill out a template on a daily basis. And the template is set up in a way to where you fill out the morning portion as a prerequisite for the day, and then also an evening portion as a follow up. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it, because it's already been programmed now with the instructions. Can you please give me the morning portion of the template to fill out? And what's really cool is you can completely do this on your phone as well if you have the app. All right, and so you can see it's produced here: current date, energy check, obstacle forecast, habit execution, and a reset ritual. And basically what this template is built off of, it's built off of the fact that habits are not about how many days it takes to create a habit, it's how many times it takes to create a habit. So this template will help you become more consistent, or as consistent as possible, with the action that you need to take in order to turn into a habit. And when you're using the AI in this fashion, the AI will learn about you and your specific situation and will provide insight into how to become more consistent and give you tips and tricks along the way. And so what we're going to go ahead and do is, to make this easy, we're going to go ahead and just copy this. We're going to paste it right in here, and then you're going to update it with today's date, whatever it is. Let's say this is 4/21/25. And then energy check, 1 from 10. What was your mental energy? We'll say 5. Physical was a 7. Emotional was an 8. And then sleep quality, let's say, was a 7. And you would just go out and you just kind of fill these out real quick. Do you see any willpower drains in the near future of today? Time constraints, emotional distractions, and other conflicts. Your habit execution plan, right? You have your specific habit, and you're going to outline real quick in just a couple of sentences or just one sentence how you're going to carry out your habit today. And then right here is you're going to outline what you do if your energy is dropping low to where you are nervous you won't be able to complete your habit or complete your task. And so you just quickly fill this out, and I'm just going to leave this blank for this sake, and it'll add some comments. Oh yeah, and here it's going to ask me which one I like more, and you can just go ahead and choose which one you want more. And then, just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and select one. It's telling me I'm missing some stuff, which is perfect, because if you're missing stuff, you're going to want to fill it out. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to fill out everything. And then what will happen is, at the end of your day, you can ask it, can you please give me the night portion of the template? And then it'll give you 6 and 7, right, which is a completion report. Did you complete it? And then right here, I'll ask you a question: what is one thing you can do tomorrow to make things even more successful? Same process here, where you can just copy this down here, and then answer these. and then log them away. And then what happens is, as you do this consistently throughout the week and throughout the months, the AI learns about your process, the AI learns about your hiccups, and it learns about the ins and outs of your life. And you can start asking it questions. I'm just going to submit that as blank. It'll probably get mad at me because I didn't fill anything out. But what happens is then you can come up back up here to your project, and it kind of builds a database out of your life, specifically focusing on the habit creation portion based on the project instructions. And then you can start asking it questions, like what is one thing, or what are three things I could be doing to become more consistent, or what are some areas that I'm missing in my process that would make me more consistent. And that is how the AI will learn about you and then provide insights that maybe you're missing to help you become more and more consistent. And so that is how I'm using AI to help build habits, and that is how I highly recommend that you use AI to build habits. Now, if you do not have ChatGPT Plus, totally get it. You can do the same thing where you just copy and paste the instructions in here. Make sure you don't have temporary mode selected on. You want it to learn about you. So sign in, add that template in here, and then you can go ahead and ask the questions here. Again, I just prefer it to be a little more organized, and then you can have different threads, different chats down here if you're creating different habits, or if you're working on different things within a more complex habit. So that is how I use AI to build habits. And the go ahead, the prompt, the instruction, again, this right here is going to be in the description down below. So go ahead and take that, use it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.